There's quite literally a section on the can where it says write it, drink it, achieve it. You take a Sharpie, you write down your goals, and then you literally ingest them. You're literally taking in your goals. Why are we doing this? Yeah, that's more why I wanted to have a product in that realm.
This is the Rolling with Tay podcast. I'm your host, Tasia, aka Tay, and this is a Tay episode 31. And my guest today is Dana, a fitness professional and the founder of Manivest energy drink. Thank you again for being a guest on the podcast. So, Dana and I met last month at the Miami Inline Marathon, and we met at the expo. She had a table set up. I was able to taste the energy drink, and it was really good.
Thank you.
You know, I don't drink many energy drinks at all, and I think the last, maybe like the first one I had was a Monster. And that just scarred me for life. And I was like, what is this? All energy drinks like this? I don't want it.
You're still awake from like the last time you tried it. You haven't slept since.
Yes,
That was a
it's,
year ago.
ever since then, I kind of like steered away from, energy drinks. Nothing against Monster, but I just like, what is this?
Strong. It's strong. That's for sure.
So let's get into your background and then how you decided to come up with the energy drink.
Yeah, of course. So I've been a fitness professional my whole entire career. So gym, personal trainer, that realm. And I didn't really see stepping away from the energy drink itself. I kind of wanted to focus more on a goal oriented. So I didn't really see a place in the market where people had intention for what they were doing. I'm a very intentional person with everything I do. So that's why there's quite literally a section on the can where it says write it, drink it, achieve it. You take a Sharpie, you write down your goals, and then you literally ingest them, right? You're literally taking in your goals. So stepping aside from less of like, I guess, an energy drink, which is cool too. But yeah, I just a place in the market for it to just have more intention for what we're doing with our day-to-day life. Why are we doing this? And so yeah, that's more why I wanted to have a product in that realm. And then it just tying into the whole personal trainer. By default, you're up at 4:30 in the morning, so I was having energy drinks probably more than, I probably should have been, but that's okay because you're working 4:30 in the morning to like 8 o'clock at night, setting up gyms, teaching class. If you have to get yourself into a push-up position at 4:30, it might take some synthetic. So, but it's okay. So that's kind of where that part ties in.
Nice. So your energy drink, how do you like, did you come up with the flavor? Because right now, how many flavors do you have? Do you have one or a
Right now,
couple?
it's more of a soft launch, so yeah, one flavor, and even the flavors tie into the intention. So this flavor is
Mm.
called Go Getter Guava. So it's very intentional. It's a go getter, go get those dreams, go get those goals, right? Why am I doing this? Whatever it might be, some people have more financial goals, family goals, whatever orient that is for you. So just being very intentional with your decisions, your life, your day to day. So that's why.
Okay. And did you come up with that flavor?
Yes, yeah, I went to the manufacturer, um, and yeah, we hashed it out together. I said, well, you want it light, you want it carbonated, so yeah, completely with the manufacturer that does solely beverages.
I think you're the first person I've met that has their own energy drink. like, like,
Yeah, it is common that a lot of people are coming out with, products, niches and whatnot. So I think the new generation, Gen, Z, they're looking for more of like a personal brand. They're not really looking for that Pepsi anymore. They're looking for the story, right? So the whole intention is to write your story on your can. So just making it, yeah, of course, very personal. And I think, yeah, it just gives it more of that personality as well.
Yeah. I like that how you can write on the
Hmm.
back of the can, which is you're right. Like it's personable. It's like, all right, I'm making this my
Yeah.
not only drink, but my dream. What do I want to manifest?
Yeah.
You know,
So
I want
manifest, yeah, just a
wonder.
preface.
Yeah.
Um, it's a hybrid word, right? It's a made up word. It's a mixture of manifesting, which is like the thoughts, but also taking the action, right? Which is investing, right? You have to
Mm,
actually go for it and take because manifest, I feel like is more, oh, I want all this money, but what are you gonna do about it? Okay, or I want this big, what are you gonna do about it? So investing, manifest, right, is taking the action to actually do it. And that's why you're quite literally physically writing it down because you're going to take the action to get that manifestation.
I like that. That makes so much sense. The
Yeah.
action, we just can't write it down. We have to like invest in it.
Yeah. Take those classes, take those skills, build that skill set. So it's definitely two part, right? So you have to definitely do both sides. Not
Right.
just
That
have the thoughts, but also do the physical, right? Even if you want to be a bodybuilder, right? Oh, I want to be a bodybuilder. Okay, cool. You gonna sit there and think about it on your couch eating Lay's potato chips, or you gonna you gonna go to the gym, So yeah, that's kind of where that stems from.
right. You have to put action behind those words.
Yeah, of course, yes. Yep, yep, yep.
Makes sense, makes sense. Yeah, I do like that. And I think that'll connect with a lot of people, especially now in this age that we're in, you
Hmm.
know? And
Yeah,
that's what kind of like drew me to you. I'm like, "Oh, what is this? This is something I
different.
haven't really seen before, right?
Hmm.
This is different."
Yeah,
Uh,
and it's funny. The two biggest products on Shark Tank is just a divert a little bit, but are a sponge and socks. Is Scrub Daddy. Um, so it's like you don't have to be this like
right, right,
crazy.
right,
You don't have to reinvent the wheel,
right.
but you do have to make it personal a little bit, and you have to tell the story. And but it's just funny because people have to think they have to, I don't know, be the next big tech or whatever. But sponge and a sock. I just thought that was interesting. Sponge and a sock.
You're right. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Like you just have to come out with something. Like look how many brands of toilet paper there are. Just the simplest things and just come out with something quality product that resonates with people. Like
Yeah.
you said, a
Hmm.
story. People, and I just saw something about like, advertising products with having a story behind it,
Hmm.
right? People connect with stories. People relate to relatability.
Yep.
That is me. That is something I want to do. And right now, goals. So we were just talking as before we started recording about some of the goals that I want to do. I'm doing a DECA,
Yep.
something totally different from me, but I'm pushing myself, I'm challenging myself, and that's a goal of mine to do. I'm doing a high rocks next year. Like these are goals, so I have to put the action behind it and start training for it. I just don't want to do it.
Yeah. But if you do write it down, in any capacity, and then you have to look at that every day, and you're like, oh man, right. So it's not just in your thoughts. Now it's like out there, in the universe. So it's like when you write it down, now it's like I gotta do it. I gotta do it because you're just staring at it, and you're like, oh man, like I gotta commit now. It's like so. I think that's also a big part of it. If it's just in your thoughts, it can get kind of lost in translation.
Right,
If it's physical,
right.
now it's physical. Now it's real deal. So, and then you're staring at it every day. You're like, oh man, okay, I guess I am going on that run.
Right. It's on the calendar. I wrote it down. I have to go.
And
So
then
do you
the caffeine obviously helps, get you moving. So I think it all kind of ties together, gives you that, I would say, motivation in a
mm,
sense, um, to kind of you're like, okay, I'm up now. It's like so I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm committed. I said it. I'm gonna do it. So
It gives you that pep in your step.
Pep in your step. Yeah, definitely, 100%. So
Do you have like a bunch of cans around with just like different goals on them?
100%. What are you talking about? Yeah, I can't just like be here and like, speak it. Yeah, no, I'm like, never go back to 9 to 5, it's just like a bunch of quotes on different cans, and, I went for it, or, yeah, even if you go to our social media, um, some of them are like, I write on the cans, when I'm doing events and stuff, make new friends,
Mm,
learn how to box. It doesn't have to be these big, massive. It could just be these little niche goals that you always wanted to do. Get better at something. I want to learn how to dance. I want to learn how to, So yeah, if you go to our social media, drink Manivest, you'll definitely, yeah, you'll see everyone coming together, different group events, and different people's goals. So I think it really has that aspect of like community as well, because you're doing these things all together and trying to get better all together. I think that's a cool aspect.
yeah, I think that's cool, and I think I would keep them too. Like, just line them up.
Oh,
And
100%. Just go down the line while you're
right,
waking up.
like,
All the
what do I?
quotes and all the cans for sure. What do you
Right.
think you would write on your can?
Oh,
Flip that interview.
good question. I guess it all depend on like what. Oh, experience life. That's
Awesome.
probably one.
I
Like,
love that.
I need to experience these things. I just don't want to exist in
Mm,
life.
I love that.
Experience.
Yeah.
And enjoy it. Like,
Collect
enjoy.
experience. That's a really
Right.
cool one. It doesn't always have to be these big,
No.
experiences. Sometimes it's just like maybe I want to, DoorDash for a day to see what it's like to be a DoorDasher. It doesn't have to
Right.
be something. I,
Yeah.
I love that.
And enjoy the journey wherever the
Yeah,
journey takes you.
yeah,
That
100%.
those are two that I would put on.
I like that a lot. I'm writing that on the next can. I stole it. Yeah. Collect experiences. No, because I'm really big on that too. So I really appreciate that for sure.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So, energy drink. Now, you're based in Miami. What if someone like me who's in New York wants some drinks?
Shopify.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
online, e-commerce, so you could definitely pop in to our shop if you want and grab some.
Okay. All right.
Come
So
in
you
packs of
you
four
ship.
pack.
Okay. So what other flavors are you working on?
Yeah, so they're in the pipeline. So maybe on the next podcast, but
I see you keep it tight lib. Okay, I understand.
keep them on
Understand.
their toes. They're out. They're in there. They're in there. Yeah. Uh,
Okay. All right. I respect that. I respect that. Okay. So you ship, so I can get a 4 pack.
mhm.
Now, I don't drink caffeine like that. I actually stopped drinking soda. I don't drink coffee,
Mm.
but I did like the taste of your energy drink. And will it make me jittery? Because I don't drink caffeine.
So if you are sensitive to caffeine, just in general, it probably will have a different effect on you. Caffeine sensitivity is real, right? Just like, any other kind of sensitivity to either alcohol or if you're not like a big drinker. So yeah, the tolerance levels will be different. Um, so this is definitely a bit on the higher end of caffeine intake. We're at 250 milligrams, which is not crazy. The other brands, big brands, they're around 200. So I wanted something a little bit stronger than 200. But yeah, caffeine sensitivity is real. Go slow, no, I would say, or I don't know about jittery. Yeah, you might get a little, sensation, but yeah, you'll be good.
Okay. So before activity, how early should I drink it? So if I'm going on a 100-mile bike ride.
Yeah, give it like a half hour right before. Doesn't take too long to kick in. I would say any kind of like energy drink or the same similar amount that you would give to like a coffee. So around there. It's not, yeah, it's pretty immediate, so effective. I would just maybe give it time to go to the bathroom if you had to go to the bathroom for a long bike ride, but and then, but that's about it. Yeah, it's immediate. It pretty much kicks in.
All right, cool. And then I can drink a couple in a day, like two in a day, and I'll be
The FDA, I would say, recommends that people don't go over 400 milligrams.
okay.
Obviously, most people do, and they're okay. But again, caffeine sensitivity depends how much you're already having them, your tolerance levels. So there's I would say, yeah, a couple factors um, that go into it. But yeah, with anything, even coffee, I would stick to one to 2 cups max. So the equivalent to a coffee would be of this drink would be 2.5 cups of coffee. So it's not so crazy because people go, oh my God, 250 milligrams. Yeah, but how many cups of coffee a day you having? Probably like three, four, And this is equivalent to 2.5. If you put it in that perspective, it's not so crazy. And I've heard crazy amount of milligrams that people are having a day. You know, I've heard crazy stories, but a few hundred milligrams, like I don't know. It's like so. But everyone at their own personal level at the end of the day.
Yeah. No, I know some people that like take
Chug.
a few energy drinks a
Two
day.
energy drinks, two coffees,
Yeah,
a
and
shot of espresso.
I know so, and I think for me, I would just, you know, one is probably good, and
And how
take it
you
in
feel, right? If
moderation.
you're feeling
Yeah,
good, stop. If you're feeling like you need a little more, like same with coffee, take,
right.
so
Yeah, I
take
think
it at your own pace.
that's right. Go at your own pace.
That's about
That's
it, yeah.
yeah, that's super dope. That's super dope. So, do you have a date for like the official launch? Because you said now you're doing like a soft launch.
Yeah, we're working with a couple retailers in the background, but yeah, they are available for purchase on the website. Um, and so if you wanted to grab one or one of your viewers, they are up and live and available, so they're there. But yeah, just testing the market. But again, yeah, we really went for like that niche personalization. Everyone, I think that's why the social media is so effective because everyone wants to know somebody's personal story. Yeah, so it's to really like their strengths, their failures, their wins, their successes, their so I think that's been a really big attribute to the newer generation is just people's stories, and that's why it's so. I think it's so encompassing, and that's why people are just on it all day. It is like obviously mind numbing as well. Um, but I come from a theater background. I was actually a theater major, which is interesting. I landed in the fitness space, but so I'm always intrigued by people's personal stories. So that's what kind of gets it for me. It's very inspirational, I would say, because we all obviously come from different backgrounds and everything like that. So to see people's personal stories that usually uplifts me as well. So I just love that, and that's what pulls me in.
Nice. Yeah. And the drink is good. Like it's
It's
a
good. It's good, guys. It's good.
drink. Like I'm not gonna sit here and lie. It's a
Yeah.
good drink.
No, it's funny because I had somebody at the expo. She was like, "I don't drink energy drinks," and but I was giving out samples, of course, and she goes, "Okay, I'll take two." She doesn't drink, and like it was like crazy. So it's definitely lighter, less on the carbonation side, less on like the synthetic side. You could say the ingredients are definitely lighter as well. I tried to strip away a lot of those synthetic ingredients, even though, of course, at the end of the day, it's still an energy drink. Like, let's not get it twisted now, but I tried to keep it as stripped down as possible. That was a really big goal for me as well, coming from the fitness space. I don't like a lot of these big brands, not necessarily fitness people that are making
Mm,
these drinks, right? They're trying to go for the cheapest
right.
ingredients. Um, so there's a big aspect to that. The guy that owns, we're not going to get a cease and desist here, but the big brands, He could be some large guy just trying to, make his profits, nothing wrong with that. But, but he's not, I don't think, as integral on the ingredients um, as, somebody else. So, yeah, that's a part of it too, as well. So
Yeah.
I
And it
would say,
makes sense. It makes sense. And you're in the space,
hmm
right? You're in the space. You're in the fitness world. So it just makes it, to me, easier for you.
oh yeah, it was a smooth transition because of course, I've been drinking those drinks my whole life, so I see the ingredients, I know what I want, what I don't want. Beta alanine, that's the stuff that usually typically makes you jittery. So
Mm,
there's none of that in there, and experiencing it myself, I'm like, I don't even like this. So, um, a lot of guys like it, gives them that pump and that boost. But personally, so yeah, it's a very personal drink. A lot of ingredients that I didn't want in it. So I just, yeah, very personalized. But yeah, very good for those long runs, um, those trainings, those decas, those high roxes, all that kind of good stuff. So I'm definitely in the space. So I know kind of, yeah, what I was looking for sure.
okay. All right. I'm sold. I'm ordering four before my Deca. I need that. I need that pump. I need that energy.
Your first sponsor, we'll sponsor you. It's like, let's go.
Oh.
That's awesome. That's funny.
No, I really am gonna order. I thought it tastes well. It didn't taste like I was drinking an energy drink.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
definitely lighter. We went for lighter, less carbonation, like I said. So, and the flavor's lighter. It's not as potent as some of these other drinks. So, uh, yeah, there was a lot of thought that definitely went into it.
nice. That's what's up. Well, is there anything you like to say before we wrap up?
Of course, thank you for having me on here, right? Yeah, and like I said, I want the focus to be more on you conquering your goals, right? This is a way or a platform to kind of do that, but kind of because people genuinely ask me all the time at my events, right? What makes this drink different from other drinks? And I'm like, well, there's all this, the ingredients, which is true. But I want the main focus to be on the personalization of you accomplishing what you set out to do with your goals in your life, your career, your dreams. So I want you to really pursue that. I want you to conquer, devour, all those goals, all those dreams. And then I would love to turn it into just this big brand where everyone they're writing down, you watch them on their cans, and then you see them accomplishing it. And like, I think that's huge for our society right now. The camaraderie, I would say, of it. Yeah.
Right.
So I come from the fitness space, which is obviously a very community based space. I've met amazing people in this space. So I just wanted to translate that over to a product and keep it going because fitness industry has definitely changed my life. Right, it's a staple. It's always there for you. The people are always there for you. They're accountable, dependable, disciplined, and so I wouldn't have it any other way. And that's what I want to kind of bring to the table as well.
Nice. Listen, I love it. I love what you're doing, and I love the concept of the drink, and it tastes good. And I'm looking forward to tasting the different flavors, to like even just helping spread the word because
Sure.
like for me to know a founder, right? To know someone who's doing something is different from me support. I'll still support brands, but
Mm,
like once I know the person and I know the story and the story and I know the goal of the company, it's like how can I not like support this person and help spread the word? I know this person. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the owners or the CEOs of Nike. I don't know those people.
mm,
So we support brands. I support brands that have a meaning most of the time. You know, I support good quality brands, and I want to like amplify that to the rest of, you know, my circle and my community. And, you know, hopefully they'll support as well. But that I'm like, I'm amped. Like you know, meeting you and for you to say yes to this interview,
Of course.
to, you know, it's just like I see what you're doing and I support it. And yeah, so I think it's super dope. I'm looking forward to watching the journey and
That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, we're looking forward to it too. Spreading the word any way we can. And the journey. It's all about the journey, right? If someone was just to hand you a big check, I mean, great, but you know, what kind of character does that build? What kind of, you know, what kind of, like we said, full circle, collect experiences, right? So there's just, it's like, it's almost empty and meaningless, like, right? The journey, it's for me too, it's the progression, the journey, the experiences. So I'm totally on board with that, right? So totally agree.
well, thank you again, Dana, for being a guest. And looking forward to watching the journey. And
Awesome.
yeah, and tasting more flavors. Like I'm ready.
We're going to that DECA. I'll bring some to the DECA. We're going. I'm competing in the DECA too, so you know.
Let's go. Let's go.
I don't know, have some other guy hand out the samples, but
I'm ready
yeah.
for it. Let's go. Let's.
I'm not kidding. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. She thinks we're kidding. I'm coming to this DECA. Let's go. Send me the link right now. Let's go.
Well, I will send you the link. Let's go. Let's do it. You
See, you inspired me because before we were talking, before we started the podcast, right? You were like, "Hey, I'm doing this DECA," and I was like, "I want to do a DECA." I was like, "Let's go." All right, all right. Let's hop off. Let's start training right now.
we got 5 weeks.
Dude,
That's enough time.
Cake.
Okay.
No, that's after. That's after. The cake is after.
Okay, I forgot who I'm talking to. I'm talking to the fitness professional here. You. It is me. Alrighty. This is the Rolling with Tay podcast. I'm your host, Tasia, aka Tay. Thanks for listening, watching, and subscribing. Don't forget to like, comment, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.